baseball from New Yankee Stadium. The Blue Jays and Yankees next. Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Game number 3 of this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this 3-game set.
Yeah, and I think right now both teams are just trying to get into the flow of the season. That's a first series. You just want to get through this, start getting used to playing every day. Hopefully come out of the gate strong.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Toronto Blue Jays, as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll match up against a tough assignment indeed, the hard-throwing right-hander Michael Pineda. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Jose Reyes will step in for the first time, and as you can see, not the fastest of starts for him this first week of the season. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Now Reyes awaits the 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 2-2 pitch on the way. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Full count pitch on its way. And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Yeah, not really too many reasons why you'd ever intentionally want to hit the leadoff batter in a ball game. Well, let's see how they decide to play it from here.
Meiser Estouris will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ballgame.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
Forget it, guys. Double them up right here.
Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Here's the 1-0 to his tourist. And he misses again, 2-0.
Just getting deeper and deeper into trouble here in the first inning. He's walked one guy already. Now he's fallen behind another guy here.
Reyes the runner at first with nobody out. Now the 2-0 home. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Ready with the 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
And you know he doesn't want to follow up that hit by pitch with a walk to the next guy. So if I'm hitting, I'm sitting dead red fastball on 3-1.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, I think he had a bit of a lapse in concentration to that last guy, but no such problems here. This is a perfect pitch with a runner on first base as he gets him to bounce right into the double play.
Jose Bautista will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And that's too high, ball 2. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
2-0 on the way. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Here he comes, 3-1. And he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Here's the full count offering. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And Teixeira won't get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. And this will easily find the wall in front of the stands by the 314 sign. And he will get there with the game's first hit, a 2-out double.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. Once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the Bronx after this. Starting lineup for the Yankees looks like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. Behind him defensively, the Blue Jays take the field like so. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
For the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
The 2-0 on the way. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. A look now at the scouting report as to what you'll see from this 22-year-old right-hander. Brett Gardner digs in at the plate. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball two. Here comes the 2-0. Now he runs up and gets this one down. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number two.
And this is where you really prove your worth defensively. This is not an easy play here by any stretch of the imagination. But he gets rid of this ball quickly, and he has enough on the throw to get his man at first.
Here's Carlos Beltran as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. The next pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Here comes a 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. Here he comes on 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Here it comes. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
So the runner at first here with two gone in the inning. And standing in the danger is first baseman Mark Teixeira. First pitch on its way to Teixeira. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. One on the way. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Here it comes, 2-1. And Teixeira able to lay off again as they don't want to give in. It's 3-1. Garrett Jones would be next. The 3-1 is on the way. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
And now, 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
2 out with the man at first. 3-2, here it is. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. We've played an inning. No score. Josh Donaldson will dig in now, named the starter at third base for last season's American League All-Star squad.
Donaldson.
First pitch coming. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And the pitch. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
And I think there's a certain number 42 that used to pitch here. He'd be awfully proud of that cutter.
The pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here comes the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
In now, Deoner Navarro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Navarro waits the 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Boy, that got a lot of the plate, cutting right across the zone. I think if he had that pitch to do over, he would have taken a rip at that one.
Ready now on 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Now the 1-2. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And he will leap to make the acrobatic catch. Oh, man. Well done out there for the second out.
Boy, this one deserves another look at show motion. You'll see him here. He's tracking this baseball. Now, go ahead and freeze it. This is a picture of concentration right there. He knows that once we roll this video, he's going to get a mouthful of fence. And I'll tell you what, that cannot have felt good.
Russell Martin now, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. The 0-1 home to Martin. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
Whoa, that's what you call chuck and duck right there. This ball's going to come screaming right back at him. He doesn't have any time to get the glove up, and it gets safely on into center field.
Here's Michael Saunders now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
He's ready now, the pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Around third is Martin on his way home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Blue Jays held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Garrett Jones will start things off in the bottom of the second.
For the Yankees, designated hitter, Garrett Jones.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Now here it comes. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Here's the pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Wow, that's just unfortunate right there. Let's take a view at this play from upstairs. As you can see, there's only one guy on the left side of the infield. He's got big gaps to both the left and right side of the third baseman over there, but he hits it pretty much right at him.
Here's Chase Headley, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. The 1-0 home. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Come on!
1-1 pitch on the way. Now he tries to dial back here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball two.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
A 2-1 offering. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Waiting next is Brian McCann. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 7, catcher, Brian McCann.
Brian McCann will stand in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 now to McCann. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And that's going to land foul. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Wow. And how he managed with that swing to wind up with a double is beyond me. Hey, that's baseball.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. He waits, now the pitch. Fouled back. He's set, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
Well, it looked like this inning was just about in the books, but then you get the 2-out double to put the man in scoring position. Next hitter follows that up with a base hit here and makes something out of the inning after all.
Stepping in now, Stephen Drew, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. He's set, now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Nice comeback here to get it 0-2. And now you've got to put that early run behind you and make sure that this doesn't get any worse.
Pause, now the pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here's the 1-2. And Drew able to pull this one hard down the line, but it's going to get back up into the crowd. A foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Tried to get Drew to go after that one, but it's back to 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. In the air to right center. Carrera is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. Ezekiel Carrera will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow.
Ezekiel Carrera.
And here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. 1-0 on the way. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Two-0 count, the pitch. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You're really wasting a lot of bullets on a guy that you should get out fairly quickly. You got to go right after him. Get him out of here.
Here he comes on 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Jose Reyes will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. First pitch on the way. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. And that misses, 1-1.
Wrong.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. A 2-run home run for Jose Reyes as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
Well, you can hang part of the blame for this one on the leadoff walk, but I suppose you could also hang some of the blame on the fact that this pitch is right in his wheelhouse. He makes sure he doesn't miss it.
Standing in now, Meiser Isturiz. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
And this should be a pretty good test of his resiliency out there. He's going to need to snap back in a hurry because he's got a lot more danger ahead.
Base is empty here with nobody out. 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Catch made out there by Headley, and there's your first out.
Might have had thoughts about going back-to-back here. This is right where he likes it, and he took a big swing at it. Wound up getting just a bit underneath it, popping it straight up.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista, the 248th of his career, and it gives the Blue Jays a 3-1 lead.
Well, this guy's been a real pain in the backside so far in this series. I mean, this is his second home run here in 3 days, so he is really seeing the ball well now.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0. This is foul right side. 3 runs already home here. The 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Now here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. Got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one.
Ball, no strikes. What are you watching?
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that two-seamer running in.
1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
The 2-2 coming. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
2 out, nobody on. The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, there is no questioning the fact that this guy can hit. He turned into an MVP candidate the last few years out there in Oakland. And now the Jays have themselves another impact bat right in the middle of that lineup. And he flat out smoked that thing.
Into the box, Deonder Navarro. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up his first 2-base hit of the new season. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. The 1-0. And another one misses here as they fall behind Navarro 2-0.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it. But this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far, so I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to.
Let's go, Yankees!
Here comes the 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Russell Martin would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-0 offering. And, oh, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
Still a base open here, so you don't have to come in with one if you don't want to.
One on the way. This ball's grounded foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's the payoff pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Well, let's see it again in show motion. I don't know. That's awfully close. He might have got away with one there.
Russell Martin will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. First pitch to him. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Well, we've mentioned it already. But look at the pitch count here in the third inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the runner will score from second. And a relay to the plate in the dirt. And oh, he can't quite dig it out. And he is across as well. And that pushes the lead up to 5-1.
Boy, and they have really picked up the pace here in this half inning. 2 more runs are in to score on this latest double. And now it's a 5-run inning. Looks to me like they're busting out a can of you-know-what.
Michael Saunders will dig in. He singled his first time around. First offering on the way. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Get the bat out!
Now the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Now the 2-0. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle, and I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
2 out here and a runner at second. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he misses again, ball 3. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Stop it right here!
Now the 3-1. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Yeah, he did have the base open there, so that's not the worst thing in the world. But at the same time, the way he's been pitching, I don't think I'd be working around too many hitters, especially in the bottom half of the lineup.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Scott Baker is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Ezekiel Carrera will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
Don't let him score!
Here's the first offering. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
From the stretch. And a bouncing ball, foul.
Go Yankees!
From the belt, the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Toronto leads this one 5-1. Jacoby Ellsbury will step forward now to lead things off, and after that last half inning, his guys are going to have some work to do.
Yeah, those 5-run innings are tough to bounce back from, but there's still time. They don't need to panic. They just need to focus on getting a few guys on base here.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
Now the pitch. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Come on, Yankees.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Fouled straight back. Another 0-2 coming. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike three, as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one.
This is a much different situation for him on the mound after that 5-run inning. All of a sudden, he's working with a lead now, and he does a good job there of getting that first out.
So one gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. First pitch coming.
Here we go.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. The 1-0 pitch now.
Here we go.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1.
Here we go.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And as Turris takes care of this one for route number 2.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Here's Carlos Beltran. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Go, New York.
Pitch on the way.
Here we go.
Another fastball, another called strike, 0-2 now. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Stop.
Now the pitch.
Here we go.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Good
1-2.
changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
The 1-2. And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2. The pitch. Rip toward the gap in right. No one's going to get to this one, and it should be good for extra bases. Beltran will take the turn and head for second now.
Oh, nice job there. His second hit of the game, and he's going to keep moving up that all-time doubles list as he picks up another one right here.
First baseman Mark Teixeira will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Now the first pitch. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball one. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's his first double of the year here on the young campaign. 1-0 on the way. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
All right, Teixeira.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. 2-2 coming to Teixeira. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down here 5-1. Jose Reyes will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Now here's the pitch. The first offering is lined into right field, and they have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And after going hitless in last night's ball game, he's turned things around here. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game, and he's in at second base with a well-hit double.
In now, Meiser Isturiz. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. He's ready now. The pitch. Oh, another sinker here, and he's got it working for him now. 0-2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Comes set, now the pitch. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
Come on, Yankees, let's go.
Here comes a 1-2. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Here now the 2-2. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
And this inning's going exactly to plan. You get the leadoff double, then a ground ball to the right side by your number 2 hitter moves him over to third. Now you're set up for the big boys to drive him in.
Jose Bautista will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
Come on, let's hold them.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Look out, 2-0 now.
I'll say this, he wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Hitters count 2-0. Now a line drive that's hauled in at first base. And he's been a busy man here this half inning. 2 away now.
Just a tough break right there. Not much you can do about that one. This ball is a laser, but it's right at his man. And that forces the guy to hold on at third with 2 away now.
Edwin Encarnacion now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Here's the 1-0. Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
The 2-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Men on third with 2 down. He's set, now the pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Let's keep him right there. Come on, let's do it. Come on, Yankees.
Here comes the 3-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Garrett Jones will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Now the 1-1.
Here we go.
Opposite field to left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Jones around first, thinking 2 here. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and he'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
Here's Chase Headley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up his first 2-base hit of the new season. Pause, now the pitch. Oh, and Headley can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now. Surprised at all that they're coming right after him this way?
A little bit. I like it. It's good for the game, but this is definitely a guy that can hurt you if you're not careful.
He's ready, now the pitch. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Here comes the 1-2. And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Here's the 2-2 home. Swinging a ball. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
It seemed like that lead was pretty comfortable coming into the inning, but he's given up a double and now a single here in the first 2 batters, so things aren't looking so safe anymore.
Brian McCann will stand in, and maybe a ray of hope as they get the first 2 men aboard here. This crowd's just itching for something to put their hands together about.
The positive moments, they've been few and far between, but they're not out of this game. Now, they've got some guys in this lineup that can make this deficit go away.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. 1-1. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Didi Gregorius will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. First pitch coming.
Here we go.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
And in a National League game, this might be a spot to put one down, but I sort of doubt we'll see that here.
From the stretch.
Here we go.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
He waits, now the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Stay clear of the DP.
Big pitch here, 1-2. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that eye.
Here we go.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Full count offering on its way. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will make the play, and an important one it was, as those runners will have to hold now with one away.
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. But no matter, he goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
Come on, New York.
Stepping in now, Stephen Drew, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Good up.
Here's a 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
The 2-0. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, and a great 2-0 pitch there. Got him thinking fastball. And this looked like a fastball out of his hand, but it turns out to be a real effective changeup instead.
Come on, Yankees.
Now the 2-1. And this is sent out to Reyes. This could be 2. One there. On to Encarnacion, and it's in time for the double play, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Blue Jays on top, 5-2. Josh Donaldson will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Toronto, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Ice cream.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now the first pitch of the inning is a fly ball out to straightaway left. Gardner will wait on it. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Well, any time you can retire this guy, that's good. Anytime you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And anytime you can do it on 1 pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
Deoner Navarro will dig in here. Now here's the first pitch. Fouled back. Now here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here it comes. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Over to his left, he's up with it. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Russell Martin. Here's the first offering. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. The 0-1 home to Martin. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Come on, Yankees.
Here comes the 2-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Up with it is Drew. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Yankees 2. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
First pitch coming. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Donaldson with a bare hand pickup. And the throw to first will get Ellsbury as he's gone, trying to bunt his way aboard.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
The batter.
Well, you know, he knew who he had running down the line right there, so he had to try to hurry the throw. But in hindsight, I think he had a little bit more time than even he thought, and he winds up throwing this one away.
Here's Carlos Beltran as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
He's ready now. The pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Comes set, now the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
The 1-2 with one away. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Runners on first with one down. Here's the 2-2 offering. Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 25,
Mark Teixeira will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Has a look, now the pitch. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2 now to Teixeira. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here he comes on 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Let's go, Yankees.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position.
Garrett Jones. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. In is Batista, but this gets down a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at 3rd, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You've got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. He's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Chase Headley will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. And here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
The 1-1 home. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
In a spot like this, you've got to go after strikes.
Now the 1-2, and he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Yankees leave them loaded. They trail 5-2. Michael Saunders will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the 6th.
Michael Saunders.
First pitch on the way. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 pitch on the way. Chopper, foul. Now another 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Ezekiel Carrera will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. First offering on the way. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that one's out of here. What another nickel in the merry-go-round. This one is getting ugly. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the lead is now 7-2.
Sometimes, as a pitcher, you just have to challenge guys up in the zone. The only thing is, it just can't be over the middle of the plate. Here he got the fastball up all right, but he didn't get it in. You saw the arm extension there, and this ball gets hit a long, long way.
First pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 7 runs, 9 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Here's the 1-1. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's the 2-1 now.
Open your eyes, huh?
The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Two and one now to Reyes. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, he just hasn't been able to find any kind of groove out there. Hasn't been able to hit his spots. And now at 3-1, he's put him in yet another great hitting count.
The 3-1 coming. Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. 3-2, here it comes. And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, this is how you got to do it in this league. If you give up a 2-run home run, you got to just move on quickly. He's still upset about it, don't get me wrong, but it's when you dwell on it that you get yourself into more trouble.
Meiser Esturiz will try again, 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And now a pitch on the way. Now he reaches and hits this one hard the other way. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. There to field is Drew. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Jose Bautista will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3.
Go!
Here's the first offering. Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Yankees 2. Brian McCann will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Catcher, Brian McCann.
Here's the first pitch to him. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Now the 1-0 pitch.
Here we go.
In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
Yeah, he seems to be pitching him a little cautiously here. Maybe because he's 2 for 2 against him so far, but I think this is a guy you still need to come right after.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And all of a sudden, he's looking a little jittery out there to start the 6th.
Hey, take the first base out there.
3-0 is on the way. And, oh, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
The 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Sometimes this is just what you need. You know, you're in the middle innings now. Grind out a walk, make that guy throw a few pitches, get him into the stretch. That's where you can finally put him away.
Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he winds up going just 5+ innings, but he was mostly effective as he will be in line for the victory should the lead hold up. Chad Jenkins will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out.
Chad Jenkins.
Didi Gregorius will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. Now the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here.
Need a base hit here.
1-1 on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Encarnacion is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Stephen Drew will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips.
Double play already.
Now the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
One ball, no strike. What was that?
Runner at first here, 1 man out. The next pitch. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play.
Let him go!
Ready now on 1-1. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. And Saunders will handle this one for out number 2.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you hold your breath anytime a ball's hitting the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Ellsbury awaits the 2-1. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Back here in the Bronx, 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Adam Warren will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Adam Warren.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. One and one now to Encarnacion, and he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here he comes on 2-1, and that's swung on and fouled straight back. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Look out! Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
3-2 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Josh Donaldson will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
When you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is keep falling behind guys.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Here's the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
Here comes the 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. You'd better be taking 3-0 after he walked the previous guy.
That runner's leaning.
The 3-1. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Full count pitch on its way. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Full count pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
And sometimes it doesn't quite matter how hard a thrower a guy is. If he can locate, he's going to be successful. The location here is absolutely spot on. Right on the inside corner. That's a tough, tough pitch.
Standing in now, Deoner Navarro, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Come on, let's get you out here.
Comes set, now the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
One, 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Take it off.
2-2. Now a ball hit back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Well, this ball's not hit all that hard, but I have a feeling even if he gets to it behind the bag, he's going to have a real tough time getting up to throw his man out.
Russell Martin now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. The 0-1 home to Martin. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Pause, now the pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Oh, he gets a glove on it here to knock it down. But he won't have a play after all, as that'll load the bases.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Saunders.
Michael Saunders will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Don't let him score!
The 1-0 home. Now, he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Let's get through here.
The 1-1 changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Yo, let's spread those runners now.
Ready on 2-1. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
You're lucky, that's all.
From the belt, the pitch, and this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Payoff pitch coming. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
And when you're trying to think down in the zone, that's a pitch you're just not prepared to see. I think it just caught him off guard there as this is in there at the letters.
Ezekiel Carrera will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch coming. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Down. 1-0. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Two out, bases loaded. Now the 2-0 home. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Take sign?
That would be a take sign.
Don't give it away here.
Got to find it here. The 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And even 3-1, I say take another one.
Now the 3-1 home. And a full count now, 3-2.
Taken again on 3-1. He's trying to get that RBI the easy way, but now they've worked it back to a full count.
Come on, let's settle down and get them out.
3-2 with the bases loaded. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. 2-run score. And he will score as well. It's a 3-run double and definite breathing room now as they add on to their lead.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. But just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
David Carpenter will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Jose Reyes will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away.
Strike out, man!
Shut him down right here!
First pitch coming.
Quick!
Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Time to put those flags
Well, you see there on the graphic, the double was his 3rd of the season here in this first month.
Strike him out!
1-0 on the way. Ball 2 now.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2-0 home to Reyes. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The Jays are out in front, 10-2. Brett Gardner will try again, 0 for 3 thus far. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Right back, same pitch, also knee-high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Now here's the pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Here's the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here in the last 2 pitches.
The 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball sent out towards Saunders in left. And he's got it for the first out.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Here's Carlos Beltran. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Since coming in the 6th, he's knocked down 5 in a row, giving him a real lift out there.
Mark Teixeira will stand in, base on balls his last time. First pitch on its way to Teixeira. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close, it's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
The 2-0 on the way.
Here we go.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Toronto leads this one 10-2. Meiser Isturiz will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Second baseman, Meiser Isturiz.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Woo!
Now here it comes. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Go!
1-1 pitch on the way. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. The tail of the tape, not all that pretty so far. 10-2 our score as we meander toward a conclusion to this one. Jose Bautista will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. First offering on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Pitch on the way. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
First baseman number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. First pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Ball 3. Josh Donaldson would be next. Now the 3-1 pitch. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Here's the full count offering. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Garrett Jones will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch now. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. so just keep on throwing it.
The 1-1 now to Jones. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here! A solo home run for Garrett Jones, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, these guys still have some work to do, but this is a good start. Leadoff home run cuts one off the lead, but they're still going to need to manufacture a few more to get back in this ball game.
Chase Headley stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
First pitch on the way. Line hard, deep into left. Saunders has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 now to McCann. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home to McCann. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Two-one. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Well, they got him to hit it right into the shift, but even with 3 guys over there, they still couldn't get to this one. Just a little unlucky there.
Steve Delabar will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Didi Gregorius will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. First pitch coming. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. They'll need to guard against that.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Here comes the 2-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul. 2-1. The 2-1. Grounded, foul.
That ball's foul.
Here comes a 2-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3 and 2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Three and two, here it is. And this is hit well towards the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Well, you've got a big lead out there on the mound, so on 3-2, it's challenge time. He comes with the good fastball here, but this ball gets turned around for a solid single. That's all right, though. Better that than walking.
Stephen Drew will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Knock it out here!
Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, the velocity's good here, but I'm not so sure about the location. That was right down the middle.
He's set, now the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
He's ready, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Isturis on to Encarnacion, and it's in time for the double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Josh Donaldson will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Josh Donaldson.
Now the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
The pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball without a whole lot behind it, out toward Beltran and right. One gone.
Normally, you get a lot of carry out to that part of the ballpark, but I think he hits this one just a little bit thin, and it's an easy play out there in right field.
Deoner Navarro will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. On the way. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment.
Well, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
Now the 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A 2-1 offering. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. The 2-2 coming. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here now the 2-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Up with it is Drew. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Here's the 1-0. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yep, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner. He'd retired 6 in a row prior to this base hit, so he's had his way with these guys for the past few innings.
Michael Saunders will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. From the stretch. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Ezekiel Carrera will stand in now with 5 RBIs to his credit already and a chance to add on some more.
And you know, Matt, the way he's attacked the baseball so far, why stop now?
He waits. Now the pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Away.
2-0 on the way. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Blue Jays 10 and the Yankees 3. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Up top, it's 2-0. 2-0 count, the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's another 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. The 2-2 one more time. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And when you know you've got a guy in protect mode up there and he's fouling off pitches left and right, that's when you know you can just keep taking him further and further away. He winds up getting the punch out here on a pitch that's well out of the zone.
Here's Brett Gardner now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
One ball, no strike.
Here's a 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. 2-1 home now to Gardner. And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
Here's the 2-2 home. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup setting the table.
The Yankees down to their final out. And here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
Carlos, let's go.
The 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, the toughest out in any ball game is always the very last one. These guys are still breathing, but it's going to take a few more of these to get back into contention.
Mark Teixeira will stride in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch coming. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
But now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
The next pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
You've got the power, you've got the respect. You've got the power, you've got the respect.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Blue Jays come out on top 10-3. Good night from the Bronx.
Balls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.